We don't have any audio.
Did you change it? Is it to output?
Audio. I can look at it.
This is
there? Hey, Philip.
Hey, it's our first.
I'm not getting audio either.
That's why I suggested we do a test stream like before the day.
We. Oh, there we go.
Oh, we have audio now.
There we go.
Okay, just take a second to get in.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, this is our test run. So,
Yeah,
this
is
our test.
we got it.
Yeah, we
so
got.
along with the lines of this being our first live stream, it's also partially our test run. So we're working out all the kinks, working out kinks about audio, video, and everything. We're also just kind of working out what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, we have no idea how this is going to work out.
Yes, we just thought AMA is probably going to be the best thing. As well as we're going to go over some news too.
Yeah, I guess we have announcements, so you're going to get your update.
Let's see here. Well, how many viewers are we at right now?
7.
7 viewers.
Wow,
That probably means that could mean like 7 classes. So.
Or it's like, well, there's like 3 dudes watching it right now in the class. So.
Yeah, we can go over news multiple times.
Oh, there's an echo.
There's an echo?
Well,
Yeah, because he's got a
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, but it wouldn't pick it up.
I mean,
an
it
echo
could.
here.
It
If
picks
there's
up.
an echo,
Very
we would get feedback. What is it? Probably mic on camera.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Can we unplug?
Sorry about that. We're gonna have to keep you guys.
You're coming off the desktop. Like muted. Or is it already muted?
I'll just keep talking for the sake of
For content.
no, just for the sake so we don't have dead air.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
So I've heard the term like dead air to replace awkward silences, and I like that. I like dead air more than awkward silences.
Yeah, I prefer it.
Oof, that's a pretty rough.
Oh,
echo.
yeah, that is.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
So,
We apologize in advance. I apologize for you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, hearing my voice once is enough, but when you hear it echo like 10 times, that's just.
It's a little bit painful. Just a tad bit.
Bear with us. It's all a
Yeah.
test. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you are, this will get more interesting in just a sec.
It hopefully will.
Okay. It's
Is
much
it
better.
better?
Okay, cool. I'm gonna talk about news just for the sake of so we don't have dead air.
Yeah.
So the National Honor Society is having their induction ceremony for new members on Thursday, November 15th at 6 p.m. It's in the auditorium, and all members should attend already. And it's a best dress event, so dress like Uncle Rowan is right now. Okay. So Wednesday, November 7th, from 3:30 to 5 p.m. in the Weber State University Davis campus, there's going to be a high school student open house for construction and building sciences. It's like it's a career fair, essentially. Here, Steven wants to announce now.
No, I just want to hold it up.
Oh, he just wants to hold it?
You get the
Oh, so you're going to hold it, and I'm
you
going
can
to...
read the next thing. I'll just hold
Oh,
it.
you're going to hold it. Oh, okay, I see.
Look at this fancy book.
Here, you can hold that, and I'll read the ones that don't need to be held up.
Ooh.
Oh, the swim team is having their first meet next Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. It's a home meet, so be sure to attend that.
Mm-hmm. Gonna be awesome.
Oh, and then college application week is going to be next week. It's on Wednesday, November 15th, and Thursday, November 15th. So to talk about college application week, we were thinking of talking about just what colleges we all want to go to.
Yeah.
So I'll start. Currently, my main plan is I want to go to the university. Utah Valley University. Can't even remember the name of the college I want to go to. They all sound the same though. I'm only screwed up because I just applied to the University of Utah. I applied anyway just because.
Just because you could, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to apply.
Hey, we've got some questions.
We've got
Oh,
questions.
we got questions?
Awesome.
What do we got?
Okay, so our first question is, on a scale of 1 to 11, how, I'm assuming tall, is Dylan McMinn?
On a scale of 1 to 11, I mean, I don't know the class of 2019.
Yeah, I'll say. Yeah, they do. Sure.
Say you can talk, Marissa.
Yeah, you can say things.
People want to hear your pretty voice. That's
Aw.
why they tune in. They tune in for your pretty voice.
Yeah, they don't tune in for us.
Okay.
They're pretty boring.
Okay,
It's
on
would you
average,
do it?
how long does it take us to shoot our weekly videos?
A week.
Yeah, it takes. Usually, we can do it in about a day of recording and a
That's
day of editing. But
Roughly.
then, yeah.
It depends on you. So like if it's a B-Day week, will usually only have 2 days to make it. I think you can kind of tell when you look at the broadcasts, like which ones are, oh, we had 3 days to prepare, or oh, we only had 2 days, or oh, we only had 1 day to prepare for this one.
Yeah,
That's so any time that the broadcast to you guys seems a little not quite as good as some other ones, it means that we probably we were stuck with like a day or so.
Okay. Who is your favorite jazz player?
My favorite jazz player? Shoot, that's embarrassing for me because I don't have an answer.
I have
never-
answers.
I apologize.
Yeah,
I don't
yes.
keep up with
Here,
basketball.
I have
My
answers.
bad.
I don't know.
Shade me, Sam.
Okay.
There we go.
Like Utah Jazz?
Yeah, I don't know anything.
Oh,
The Utah.
Ricky Rubio.
No.
I was
No, the
assuming
New
you.
Orleans Jazz.
Yeah, and let person speak.
Ricky Rubio with Donovan
Okay, so I
Mitchell
think that
coming
we
up
might have
second.
had some miscommunication because I thought you were talking about jazz music.
Well,
So I'm gonna pull up.
If we're going jazz music, what's his name?
No, you're not pulling
I
jazz.
see three.
Ricky Rubio.
So right now, I've been listening to Art Blakely because he's a great jazz drummer, and that's what I do.
Do you have an answer? I'm guessing they're talking about the Jazz basketball
Yeah.
team. I don't have an answer for that. I don't keep up with basketball.
Um,
Yeah, I don't do basketball.
Do you have an answer? Does anyone have an answer for that?
I
one?
do. Just wait
Oh,
one
here we
second.
go.
You think we're sports
Um,
people?
I'll say my favorite jazz singer in the meantime.
Okay.
I don't know. Does Frank Sinatra count? I think he's kind of
That's
cool.
swing.
Yeah.
Swing.
No, he's
Who is
pretty the same. Okay, Donovan Mitchell. Pretty sure he's jazz. My brother sent me a message saying that he's like the only good thing to live for.
Everyone's got a hobby. Everyone's got something to live for.
Unfortunately, he just got hurt and is not playing.
Sad.
R.I.P.
Oh, he's not dead.
What gets you out of bed in the morning, Marissa? What do you have to live for?
LancerTV.
That was
Knowing-
such a wholesome answer.
That was nice.
For me, it's when
I'm
people
sorry,
subscribe.
it was clarified Utah Jazz.
There you
Yeah,
go.
someone did clear it.
I'm fine with my answer.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't have an answer still.
The next question that we've gotten several times, actually.
Uh-huh.
Waite or Campbell?
I personally got to go with Waite. I just never had Campbell as a teacher, so I can't vouch for him. So I have a biased answer, but I'd say Waite.
Personally, I have to say neither and Christensen.
Wow, that's biased. That's the most biased.
It's just a bit biased, yeah.
Well, if Campbell or Waite is watching, come and argue your case.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
Boom.
We can get both
English
of them.
teacher debate.
If you guys show up to Schuller's office, we can have you argue your case as to which of you is better.
Me personally, I like Waite a lot because she introduced me to my favorite book, Lord of the Flies. When I first read it in her class, I hated it because it was just like it was a class book and it kind of takes out the experience. But after reading it in class, I went and read it again on my own time, and I'm like, oh, this is actually a good book. It's my favorite book now.
It's
So-
a good book.
Mhm.
What is your guys' favorite books? Let us know.
For a second, I thought you were expecting an answer, like you were just talking to the camera. So
Let us know.
dead air.
Just did it. You're just
My-
gonna keep mentioning that the whole time, aren't you? Just dead air.
Yeah.
Dead air.
Dead air.
My favorite book.
To be fair, I don't read a lot. Lord of the Flies is like one of 10 books I've read.
So, for me, I love Catcher in the Rye.
That's
It's
the book
a
that
lot of-
inspired John Lennon's death, right?
No,
Wait,
it's
what?
That one? Yeah, the
No,
guy.
wait.
The guy that shot John Lennon, I'm pretty sure read
No.
Catcher in the Rye. He's like brainwashed him and
Can we
killed
I'm
John.
gonna
No.
fact check that right now.
Yeah, fact check.
because I'm pretty sure
Fact
no.
check.
Okay. Is it off
Um,
center?
Yeah, we're kind of lopsided.
Oh,
You maybe want to make
I
it.
think it always is.
because Hiram had to shift it.
Yeah,
Yes.
Hiram just touched it. Now everyone.
Wah,
Um,
wah.
Other ones, Little House on the Prairie. I'm obsessed.
Dude, that's like the best.
I have seen every episode of the TV show, and I used to dress up like it to do my chores. Awkward silence. I'm sorry,
There.
but
No, it's so. My story is I have her mom as an English teacher right now, and yesterday her mom shows like a list of like the most 100. What was the list encompassing? It was like the most 100 like
The
favorite
100
book-
most favorite
popular
books.
books in the United States.
So
And I was like, wow, I didn't even know that there were 100 books.
Bro. Alright, so in answer to Rome's question thing, I fact checked it.
Uh-huh.
So the guy who assassinated John Lennon
I like
after
that
he
term.
killed him,
Assassinated.
he calmly opened up Catcher in the Rye and proceeded to read it before being apprehended.
Wow.
So
So it doesn't necessarily mean that it inspired his death. But
Exactly.
this guy's a big fan of Captain
also shout out to Dios de los Muertos, which is today, Day of the Dead. So
That's exciting.
yeah, I totally forgot that was a thing. Until
That it works with what we were talking about.
yeah. Maybe John
Halloween
Lennon's still alive
happened.
and like coke.
Dead.
Do we want to tell
Happy
Halloween stories?
Halloween.
Maybe he's wandering in the earth right now, John Lennon.
Yeah, we can
Is
tell
he not-
Halloween stories. If you
Here.
have fun stories, let me know
Yeah.
because I'm watching.
Here, I'll say mine. I don't know how entertaining mine really is. So I went trick or treating for Halloween. I haven't been trick or treating since I was about 11, but I went with a group of friends, and they're like, "Let's go trick or treating."
Tucker, shut up. I'm kidding.
That's from Shoulder, by the way.
Oh really?
Okay.
No,
What's the feedback? Like,
no,
we're boring. Oh,
We're boring them.
I'm
not
sorry, it's a live
entertaining enough.
broadcast. Okay, well, if y'all's let me finish my Halloween story.
Finish your Halloween story.
Yeah, bro.
All right, so we went trick or treating. We went around like my block one time. I didn't have a bag though, so I just ate the candy as I went. I dressed up as like a ghillie suit for Halloween, so it was like a bush, and it was honestly pretty realistic. Like I could crouch down, and then someone would walk past, and then I scared at least.
Wait. We got Campbell.
Hey!
Oh, he's here.
Hello.
Yes. You can have my spot on the
Ooh,
couch.
I get a spot on the couch.
You do.
Go get.
You get now.
Miss Wait?
Yeah.
She says she doesn't want to do it.
Miss White.
Oh, she's
She's
oh,
shy.
What?
That just feeds it
Miss
into
Wait,
come.
Okay,
Say
well, tell her.
Campbell
She's
will do it.
watching it as we speak.
If I'll do it, I feel like Miss Waite definitely needs to come and do
Want
this.
the cool mic?
Sure, I'd love to use a cool mic. Is it
No, it
just
doesn't
for
work.
show?
It's
It's
just
just
for
a show.
for show.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like if I'm brave enough to do it, then I know Miss Waite pretends to be braver than I am, but she should come out here and do it. What are we
So,
doing?
Tell people
Well-
to cast. Okay, so guys, cast your votes down in the chat or through the Instagram DMs, and let's get a tally. Who prefers Wait and who prefers Campbell?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's mean, but I like it. I like it.
Well,
Do you have any propaganda against?
Do I have any propaganda for or against?
No, like
Either or.
this way.
Oh, I would
What other
never.
kind of
I would
propaganda
never.
He wants to win, honestly.
I would never slander any other teacher because Miss Waite is a great teacher.
okay, propaganda for yourself.
Propaganda for myself. Well, I mean, I am the only male teacher with this amazing man bun. So,
That's a good point.
I mean, that's a pretty good point. I
You've got
feel
one of
like
those.
I've got one of the better beards. I don't know that I have the best beard of all the teachers, but I'd say it's up there. So, I don't know.
If you guys also think of any other teacher who may have a better beard, let's hear that too. We'll start another debate.
Oh, hand the phone.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh, what did I do?
I mean, we won't get.
We're taking calls.
We're taking calls now.
Put it on
one's
speaker.
actually- yeah, you can put it on speaker.
Put it on speaker, but use caution. It could just be some troll kid that's got a free period and wants to say a curse word.
We wait for her to call.
All right.
Do we even have the phone number?
Hello, am I on the air?
Does the phone number even work?
Or is she calling you or is she calling me?
I don't
I'm
know.
assuming it's probably going to be this one.
Probably.
Yeah.
Is the number still on screen?
Yeah.
Will?
Yeah,
All right.
No one's
Here,
calling.
someone come sit on the other side of the couch so we have symmetry.
Is she teaching a class right now or is she on prep?
Well,
Here,
yeah,
Tucker, you
she's
can have the
teaching a
news.
class.
Oh, that makes
Sweet.
They're
So-
doing a lab, and she's.
Well, if there's dead air, you can
Is
restate
it CE English
Oh, fair enough.
right now?
I
So
don't think
she's.
so. She said that
Yeah,
it
it
doesn't
is.
look good, so she doesn't
Oh,
want to be on
well,
camera.
that's understandable. I don't know that I look
She said
that
the
great.
broadcast doesn't look good, or that she said.
No, that she said
Oh.
she wasn't looking her best self today.
Miss Wade, I'm sure you're looking fine. There's no
That
shame.
didn't, man.
Okay, well, what are you implying here?
I'm
not be
I'm
nice
not
anymore?
implying
I'm just
anything.
trying to be
Just
nice.
The way you said that, you know. Just,
No.
Well, tell then. Halloween stories.
yeah.
Halloween stories. Well, you guys, did any of you see the amazing costumes that all the English teachers created?
Those
No.
are
Or
pretty
most
good.
of the English teachers. We should have gotten a picture for you guys to see.
Yeah.
But
It was a great theme. I liked it.
it was, and even some of the teachers that didn't want to still took part in it. I mean, Miss Waite didn't want to 100%, but she ended up doing it. She was a Dementor. Did you see her shirt? It said, taking kids' souls since 2003, which is when she started teaching,
Nice.
Nice.
right?
That's great.
Whereas I
Makes
was
sense.
Lupin the kind teacher that gives chocolate to people to make them feel better.
And
This
also
character, very
attacks
fun.
them.
He only attacked a few kids, and that's usually me too. I only yell at a few kids.
That's true.
Not all
and
kids.
My
So,
mother
Oh, that's
did
why.
go
I'm out
or
of
something.
minutes. Hold on.
oh,
Minutes?
minutes.
How about we don't
Are
use
we
a
in the
phone from the
90s?
pioneer?
Yeah. Back in the 90s.
You
I
guys
didn't
can
know
call
that.
my phone if you want. Replace the number. Hiram's.
Miss White, hold on.
No, Hiram's phone's been replaced. You can use my number now.
What is it?
I'll give it in a second.
I think my favorite of all the English teachers' costumes
726
had to be.
7004.
Well, actually, she's not an English teacher this year, but Miss Sherding was dressed as Newt Scamander, and it was spot on. She even had like a little bow truckle sitting on her case. It was pretty phenomenal.
Sorry.
I really liked Mrs. Christensen's Umbridge.
I couldn't believe that you found that costume. Marissa found that 2 days before Halloween. How is that possible that that's at Savers still? That no one had bought that amazingly pink costume.
There were
it
several.
specifically-
There were several.
I figured it was like a homemade or something.
It was she just it was specific
No.
for it was
Oh,
just a
was it?
pink
It was
suit,
just
right?
a pink suit.
Yeah, she just went to Savers and just it happened to be on the rack. Like
That's a little insane.
yeah, I couldn't believe that. It was pretty good.
That's crazy.
Let's talk about what everyone else dressed up as for Halloween. Tucker, would you?
I was Spider-Man in the
Oh, that's
homemade
right.
suit from Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, you were running around the hallways
It was
and
a lot of fun.
you should have like climbed up the walls. Maybe
I
a teacher
would if I
shouldn't say
could.
that.
I would have.
He doesn't want to give away his true
Yeah,
identity.
Oh, that's
exactly.
true, that's true.
Oh shoot! Did I just?
Ooh.
Forget that. He's not Peter
Mom,
Parker.
can I
He's
sit
Tucker
here?
Olson.
No, get out.
I went as my older sister Megan, who is currently subbing for.
You can just.
Oh, yeah, is she?
the Miss Christensen, not Mrs., but Miss Christensen. That's
I don't
subbing
know.
for Miss Egley.
Well,
Did you just like steal her clothes, or were you just
we have the same clothes.
you have the same
have the
clothes?
Yes.
I know Megan said she was pretty offended that we didn't invite her to be part of the Harry Potter crew.
Yep.
She was going to be Flitwick, which would have been pretty impressive to see. That's the little short teacher.
Oh.
Looks like half elf or something. I don't know.
Oh, Miss White's calling you?
So one of the nominees for best
I'm
year
a
was
little
Megan.
afraid. I'm a little.
All I have is a text that says Fortnite question mark.
Oh, that's one of the comments on the
What is
YouTube.
up with that? Like,
Yeah.
But
People are-
another one, best beard, Mr. Fager,
Mr. Fager.
alright, yeah.
Which Fager?
John.
John.
Yeah.
Does Adam not have
I don't think he
a
does.
beard? I don't think he does. I think he is clean shaven. Mr. Fager's got a good beard
What about
too.
Belle?
Actually, now that I
He's a
think
pretty
of it,
good
I
beard,
think
yeah.
Belle's definitely
Yeah.
beats my beard. That's why it was so devastating last service assembly when he shaved that beautiful thing off.
At that point in time, you did.
What's
have
for
to
lunch
let
today?
them
At that point,
Yeah.
I did. That's true. I
See?
did beat him for a little while.
Oh, okay.
The craziest part that he told me about shaving that beard is some of his children had never seen him without a beard. Their entire existence, he had a beard.
What are the doing for harvest?
Oh, what are we doing for harvest?
I don't know. It just
Oh,
asks.
isn't it the Halloween? Right?
It's a
Halloween
Halloween dance.
Even though it's
so
after.
What are the doing for harvest?
What are the doing? Well, it's a Halloween dance, although it comes after Halloween. So
People
you can,
tell us we sound like we're underwater. Also. Oh, I'm getting lost now.
So you can dress up as long as you're not wearing mask or coming as anything inappropriate. We don't want to see like an Adam and Eve come to school. That might be a little inappropriate. And don't have any weapons. So still same kind of things, but should be fun. Same kind of stuff you wore yesterday or Wednesday. Come to the dance. Make sure you buy a ticket today, or else you're paying $20 at the door.
But
We have
aren't all
everyone
of the
say what-
proceeds going to the?
All of the proceeds are going to the service assembly,
I
so
got
it's going to feed hungry children.
So, for
Speaking
lunch,
of,
Yeah.
in one main line there are chili cheese fries. In the other main line, there is enchiladas. And in the pizza line, there's pizza.
Wow!
Whoa.
What a surprise!
Who would have expected that?
Jeez, that was a
I hope we
curveball,
answered your
Hiram.
question satisfactorily. Too satisfactory.
Do we know what kind of pizza? Do they always have the same kind of pizza?
The edible kind.
It's a
Pepperoni
pepperoni
and cheese. It's always like,
There are a couple different kinds usually.
At least it's not
it's always like pizza and salad.
pineapple and ham.
Okay,
let's
what's
do
your
this
quarrel?
debate.
with
Oh, we're
that?
doing this.
Everyone, please send in. Do you
I
prefer
don't mind.
pineapple?
Go ahead. No,
Okay.
go ahead.
All right. Is pineapple on pizza wrong? Say yes or no.
Yes.
Do you prefer
Yes.
it?
It's terribly
Why?
wrong.
It's terribly
We'll get
wrong.
it.
It just is not a good flavor for the pizza. I'm fine with having like my sweet and savory. I just don't think that they go that well together and in pizza form.
Like if you
It's
want
the
sweet-
tomato, but the tomato sauce does not go well with the pineapple, I think.
I feel like if you want sweet and savory, go for a barbecue pizza.
You guys
Yeah,
like
That's
yeah.
tutors
I
for
like
juniors?
barbecue pizza. I do like that.
Math tutors for juniors.
Pineapple is my mother's favorite pizza.
Agreed.
Just
My
pineapple on pizza or
Yeah.
pineapple
Hawaiian.
and Hawaiian?
Hawaiian.
I thought her favorite pizza was that like chicken bacon ranch one.
Oh, that is
no one
so
likes it. We
good.
just buy it.
Oh.
No one likes it. We just
I love that though.
No,
It's so good. Or the man.
Interesting.
I'll just talk right before lunch. Good thing we have lunch after this period. Otherwise,
Just say someone.
yeah.
Okay. We have a question.
Okay.
They've asked who is your favorite student.
Who is my favorite student? Just like parents, they don't have favorites, right?
Yeah.
But you always have a favorite. Like it may not be like a parent, but like deep down,
Not
you always
a parent.
have a favorite.
Like you say you don't, but you do.
Yeah, you always say you don't.
That's
feel good.
I mean, that is kind of true. I think parents have favorites too. I'm definitely not my parents' favorite. But.
Oh, agreed.
Marissa, who's your parents' favorite child? Is it
My
you?
sister Nikki.
It's Nikki.
Can you close the door?
Yeah, Marissa. Because I don't know what that music is.
I don't know who my favorite student is because I have a lot of good students this year.
They asked who's your favorite SBO.
Oh, that's my favorite SBO. Well, for a while it was Spencer Caitner because he was backing me up and supporting me in my feud with Miss Waite, while some other officers were going against me and belittling me and saying that I was saying mean things about Miss Waite, which I would never do. But Spencer was backing me up and saying that I wouldn't do that. So he was the favorite for a while. I don't know who it is currently because they haven't done anything quite to push over the edge. They're all kind of right at the top. There's maybe a few that are a little lower.
We have one number that just asked shave your head, or it wasn't even asked. They just said
Oh,
shave your
just
head.
shave my head. That's rude. I mean,
Wasn't a question. It was
But you can't even say
I
that.
mean, maybe I would if there was the right incentive or
No,
something.
it's the money for the services.
Yeah, maybe raising for charity. I would shave my head.
I have a question that asks, does Miss Waite hate you?
I don't know if she still hates me. She was pretty upset with me for a while because some students were saying lies about me, but I don't know if she hates me. You'll have to ask her. I don't know.
Avery Carling has asked for permission to leave class. What do you say to that?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Sorry, Avery.
Definitely not.
R.I.P.
I'd give you permission, but I'm not the teacher. So.
I'll give you my permission in spirit. I'm sorry, Avery.
Any other questions?
It's just, and then it just says, no, favorite officer, not officer.
No favorite officer.
As a follow-up to the earlier question.
Wait, who's not my favorite officer? I'm confused by that.
Yeah.
Your least favorite.
It's your
Who's
English
my
context
least
back.
favorite?
Yeah, least favorite officer.
I don't have a least favorite officer. They're all good officers. We've had good ones this year. What have you guys thought of some of the activities they've done this year?
I think they're improving.
Oh,
Yeah.
better than my junior year. I'll say
Yeah.
that definitely. I really like.
And it wasn't that like junior was bad necessarily.
This year's
it's
just
like,
better.
It's just improving.
I was really impressed with the beginning of the year, like how hyped they got everyone on the first
Oh,
day,
yeah.
like the drum line in front of everyone in the front, which that was awesome, Marissa. And then like all of the cheerleaders there and like these huge columns. I thought that was really impressive. And they even made teachers tried to skirt around it. They're like, no, you're walking through the drum line and the cheerleader line. You're coming
You
through.
don't have a choice.
Yeah, you're getting school spirit today.
We're gonna shove school spirit
Yeah,
down your
if
throat.
we
whether
have
you like
to
it or
force
not.
you to have spirit. You're gonna have it.
We have a question asking, can you do a backflip?
I cannot. Not even on a trampoline.
Where's
I'm
Ethan?
the most
Yeah, right.
uncoordinated
There you
person.
go.
Can you do a front
If
flip?
you want to
No.
know, like,
On a
I can't do
trampoline.
any flip. If I try, I'll just
I can do flips
slam
on
on
What
my
about a
face.
somersault?
I don't even think I could do that. I'm very uncoordinated. I tried skiing and
Can you-
snowboarding once even. No.
Can you pat your head and rub your belly at the same time?
I don't know. Could I?
Oh,
Or-
that's a good mic
Like,
for you.
is it rub your head, pat your belly?
Is it rub your head?
Yes.
No, it's
pat your head, rub your belly.
Pat your head. Nope, I can't even do it. Nope, can't even do it.
speaking of teachers doing backflips, Stuart can do one.
Mr. Stewart can do it.
Stewart applies
Yeah,
for
he went
American Ninja
Yeah,
Warrior.
American Ninja Warrior.
That's awesome.
That is cool.
We have to
need
do
to
it.
get him
The
doing some
only
American Ninja Warrior
The
stuff.
only
That's
reason
cool.
he said he didn't get in is because they said his video, they didn't want a voiceover because he did a voiceover. So it's like, we can help you make a new video,
Yeah.
and you should totally do it. Wouldn't that be awesome?
We
Like,
should
that'd be
get
awesome.
you. We should get LancerTV to make a video for him doing this.
For
Get
American
him.
Ninja
We would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
And then relieve his chemistry class of all homework as a celebration.
Yeah, to celebrate
Mhm.
him being
Only
a
that
ninja
happens.
warrior.
Right.
I'm okay with that.
Where did you guys get this couch?
It's been here ever since Scholler started teaching here.
Because this looks exactly like the couch I had when I was 5 years old. At my
What if it is?
Maybe it is.
They
My
just
dad
sold it.
did used to teach here actually
Maybe.
when I was a little kid. Maybe
Dude.
he inherited it.
Actually, though, it
Like
could definitely be.
It could be. I don't
let's
know.
rip open the bottom and see if your toys are in there. Wrap it up. I think
All
Mr.
right.
Yeah, we're
Scholler
running
said
out of
wrap it
time.
up.
All right.
All right.
Well, I'll head out of here with you guys.
Thanks
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks
Hey,
for coming.
you're welcome.
And you'll have to let me know.
We'll still take your questions. You can call
Yeah,
or you can
we'll
text.
let you know.
You want to have
I got it right here.
No, we're
No?
wrapping up.
Yeah,
We're wrapping up.
Do you want to get
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up the broadcast.
Will, get in here.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
there's not enough space on
Don't
camera.
tell me.
So, if you guys didn't enjoy this broadcast for
Let
any
us know.
technical issues, let us know how we can improve it all. This was just kind of our test run, our first broadcast, or
First
first live
time.
broadcast.
We will definitely improve
Whoa,
these if we
wait,
do
we
them in
have
the
someone.
future.
Come
We
on
have a
in.
guest.
Are they one
We're
of
gonna
those
improve
stuff?
these
too
in the
shy.
future as we go.
Who's that?
This was kind of just a
Yeah.
trial run, so sorry for any technical issues or boredom. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and we will see you all in the next.
Yep. See you guys in the next
broadcast.
live
Close
broadcast.
what?
I closed.